Om Sri Lakshmi Narsimhaya Namaha, Valmiki Ramayana, Yuddha Kanda, Chapter 32. Sita wails at the sight of Rama's head. Summary. Sita was shocked, fell unconscious at the sight of Rama's head and bow. She regained consciousness and asked Ravana to kill her also, so that she would join her husband in heaven. Meanwhile, Ravana is abruptly called away by an emissary and after consultation with his ministers prepares his army for action against the forces of Rama. Chapter 32 in detail. Sita saw the illusory head and bow. She heard Ravana narrating about Rama's friendly relationship with Sugriva, as earlier apprised by Hanuma. Recognizing that head as that of Rama, with a proof resembling her husband's eyes, facial complexion, hair, expanse of his forehead, and the beautiful jewel worn on the top of his head, she was very much afflicted with sorrow, cried like a osprey, and abused Keikei, who was the originator of the present calamity, as follows. Keikei, be a fulfiller of your craving. This Rama, causing joy to the family, has been slain. The entire race has been destroyed by a woman of squabbling nature. You gave clothes made of bark to the venerable Rama and sent him on an exile to the forest along with me. What harm has it done to you? Thus speaking, Sita, the miserable girl, was trembling and fell on the ground like a plantain tree that was cut off. Thus speaking, Sita, the miserable girl, was trembling and fell on the ground like a plantain tree that was cut off. The wide-eyed Sita thereafter was consoled in a moment to regain consciousness, approached near that illusory head and lamented as follows. O, the long-armed Rama, the pursuer of a strong well, alas, you have been killed. I have become a witness to your last fate. I have been made a widow. It is said that the early death of a husband is the misfortune of a wife. You, having good conduct, have preceded me in death. Even you, who were actually intent on protecting me, fallen in great affliction and immersed in an ocean of grief, have been killed by the enemies. O Rama, my mother-in-law Kaushalya, who cherished you tenderly, has been left without a son and resembles a cow that has lost its calf. O Rama, it was mentioned even by astrologers that your lifespan is lengthy. O Rama, their words are wrong. You are short-lived. Otherwise, your prudence might have disappeared even though you were sagacious. For time, the master of all beings, has brought you to an end. How is it possible that you, who knew the doctrine of political ethics, obtained an unforeseen death? You, who knew the science of expediency, were indeed skilled in warding off calamities. O Rama, the lotus-eyed, the night of destroying time, which was very much cruel and terrible, that has encircled you, embezzled you, and snatched you away from me. O the mighty armed, O the best of men, leaving the miserable me, you lied down here, embracing the earth as your beloved. O valiant Rama, here is your bow, which was decorated with gold, dear to me and worshipped diligently by you with sandal paste and flowers. O the faultless Rama, surely you must have met in heaven your father and my father-in-law Dasharatha, as well as all the multitude of manes. You have abandoned your own pious lineage of royal sages, but whereas you performed a great act which illuminated the heaven like an luminary. O Prince, why do you look at me? Why don't you reply me, a wife who lived with you together since the time of obtaining me as a girl, by you as a boy? O Rama, remember your solemn promise at the time of our marriage, saying, I shall have righteous conduct with you. Take me also with you, wretched as I am. O Rama, the best of beings, why have you gone away, quitting me like this, leaving me the miserable woman? Why have you gone to the other world from this world? That beautiful body, which was cuddled by me with divine essence, is now being dragged about by wild beasts. Why are you not securing the privilege of being cremated with a sacrificial fire, even though you have worshipped the Lord through sacrificial performances such as Agnistoma, duly furnished with abundant gifts? Kaushalya, observed as she was with grief, can only see Lakshmana alone return out of the three who attained exile. He will narrate surely to her when enquired about your slaughter, as also the killing of the army of your ally by demons at night. O Rama, hearing that you were killed while sleeping and that I was kept in the house of ogress, she will be no more. as her heart will be broken. The strong and faultless Prince Rama was killed in a small puddle after crossing the ocean for the cause of me, an unworthy woman. I, the obloquio of my race, was wedded by Rama due to ignorance. Thus, a wife herself has eventually proved to be the cause for death of Rama, a honorable man. Even though I was a wife of Rama who showed hospitality to all the guests, it is I, that very person who is weeping here and now, because without doubt, in a previous existence, an excellent gift was refused by me to an eligible person. Unite the wife with the husband and without delay arrange to kill me right at the head of Rama. Thus you will perform an admirable and auspicious act. O Ravana, join my head with his head and my body with his body. I shall go along the path of my magnanimous Lord. The wide-eyed Sita, seeing her husband's head and the bow there again and again, was tormented with grief and lamented as aforesaid. While Sita was lamenting thus, a demon, who was a royal guard, approached his lord there with his joined palms in salutations and cried as follows: May you be victorious, O noble lord. He respectfully announced thus, thereby winning his pleasure, and informed that Prahasta, the army chief, had come. O Lord, Prahasta has come with all his ministers. He has sent me, eager as he is, to see you. O King, endowed with patience, there is a little urgent work by way of king's duty. Please accord them your audience now. Hearing the aforesaid communication of the demon, Ravana left the garden of Ashoka and bestowed audience to his ministers. He deliberated with his ministers as to what action in its entirety to be pursued, and entered the council chambers and issued his commands in accordance with the knowledge he possessed of Rama's forces. Then Ravana, the king of demons, in consultation with his highly powerful ministers, decided on the measure he would adopt against Rama. Ravana, the king of demons, resembling Yama, the god of death, addressed all the generals standing nearby, devoted to his interests, as follows: By a sound of a drum, beaten audibly with a drumstick, immediately summon all my forces. Do not tell them the reason for which I am calling. Then the messenger answered, So be it, obedient as they were to his words, and instantly gathered a huge army together and informed their lord, longing for fight, that they have since assembled the army. Thus completes 32nd chapter of Yuddha Kanda of the glorious Ramayana of Valmiki, the work of his age and the oldest epic. Sri Moola Rama Vijayate. Om Sri Krishnarpanamastu.